Hello students, continue with the chapter we have started in the live class, gravitation. In the last class we have seen what is the Newton's law of gravitation, what is the value of G, and all this we have studied. Let's continue with the chapter, the effect of altitude on G. See, if you consider that this is the surface of Earth, this is the Earth, then the value of G is maximum on the surface of Earth. At the center of the Earth, the value of G is 0. As we move out towards the center, the value of G, that is small g I am talking of, obviously, the value of small g, that is acceleration due to gravity, is increasing and it reaches a maximum point here on the surface of Earth. Now, if you go higher beyond the surface of Earth, then again the value of G starts decreasing. So as you can understand, the value of G is maximum where? At the surface of Earth. If you go inside the Earth, the value of G will decrease. If you go above the Earth's surface up to any altitude, the value of G will also decrease. Now we will see what is the effect of altitude. If we are suppose at a point which is at a height h from the surface of Earth, then what will be the value of G in terms of the G value on the surface of Earth? So let us consider that we are having, this is the Earth surface, this is the Earth, and we are having an object here at a considerable height h compared to the radius of the Earth. We are interested to know the value of G here. So what? So what will be the, if the surface, then see on the surface of Earth, what will you get? The weight of the body is mg and the gravitational force of attraction is this. So if we compare it, we get mg is equal to gmm by r square. Now let the value of G here is G dash. Let G dash be the acceleration due to gravity here. So similar equation we will get mg dash is equal to gmm by r plus h whole square. So if we divide these two expressions, what we will get? Mg by mg dash or mg dash by mg is equal to this by this. So on dividing, if this mm will cancel and you will get this thing. So G dash is equal to G 1 plus h by r whole square. So as r increases, as the height will increase, the value of G will go on decreasing. So this is the formula. Now next, effect of G on depth. So if you are suppose at this point, suppose we are here at this point, this is the Earth, we are inside the Earth in any mine at a depth h from the surface of Earth. So the value of G, what is here, we are interested to find out that. Now say, if the body is on the, let us consider, so the whole mass of the body, mass is what? Volume into density. So what is the mass of this sphere? The mass of this sphere will be 4/3 pi. What is the radius of this sphere? Re minus h whole cube rho. This is what? The formula for the mass of this sphere on which the point is situated. So if we compare this gravitational force, so we are getting this formula. Gmm by r minus h whole square is equal to, in place of mass, you write volume into density. Okay, into the mass of the object, and we are getting this. So if we equate this, and this is what? On the surface, this is the formula for the surface. So if you equate it, you will get a simple equation, G dash by G equal to Re minus H by Re. Okay, or you can say Re by Re is 1 by minus H by R. Okay, so this simple formula you are getting for the value of G dash. Now if we reach here, if we reach here, then what will happen? Then h is equal to r, so this will become 1, so 1 minus 1 is 0 and g dash will be 0. So this equation also proves that on the surface of earth, at the center of earth, the value of g is 0. And as I told you, this graph shows this variation of g. On the surface of earth, the value of g is maximum. At the center of earth, the value of g is 0. As you move upward, the value of g increases, reaches the maximum point where on the surface, and as you go higher, again the value of g starts decreasing. Okay? So this we can understand. Okay. Now, earth is revolving and rotating around on its axis, revolving around the sun and rotating about on its axis. Okay. Now what happens is, as earth is rotating about on its axis, so what happens is, suppose due to this rotation, if we are here, we are experiencing a centrifugal force, and this centrifugal force is decreasing our weight. So what is the actual g we are experiencing is g minus re omega square cos square lambda. Now lambda is the latitude, at which degree latitude, and as you know, if you are at the pole, then the value of lambda is 0, and if this is 90 degree, sorry, if you are at the pole, the value of lambda is 90 degree and cos 90 is 0, so you are getting the maximum value of g. The value of g is maximum at poles. And if you are at the equator, then lambda is 0, cos lambda 1, then you are getting the minimum value. So this proves that the value of g dash at any place of whose latitude is lambda is given by this equation. G dash equal to g re omega square cos square lambda. This is actually m r omega square cos square lambda is actually the centrifugal force. This is the axis of this is actually the component of centrifugal force which is decreasing our weight. So what we are experiencing is due less weight. Okay. So if the earth stops rotating, then our weight will increase. Okay. So this is the effect of g on the rotation. So this is what angular frequency of earth, that is 2 pi by 24 hours. Okay. And this is 365 days, and this is our the cos square lambda. Lambda is the latitude of the place. Lambda is the latitude of the place. For pole it is 90 degree, for equator it is 0 degree. So this is the value of the effect of g. Okay. So till here we are studying. In the next chapter, next class we will start with the gravitational field. Okay students, have a nice day.